you don't know about Simply Stylist, we're a fashion and beauty conference that basically is all about connecting and building new relationships, and you never know where you're going to meet that relationship. So that's really what it's about today, is to meet everyone here and network and make friends, and you never know where it'll lead.
I would definitely recommend the Simply Stylist convention. There's a ton of fabulous clothes, fabulous people, and more than anything, it's a great way to network.
For me, it's really rewarding to, having worked in the entertainment world for 15 some years, to see a room filled with people that are craving to learn information, starving for ideas. Everybody that comes to Simply Stylist is yearning to learn and take away something.
If you're bipolar, like, getting dressed is kind of instant therapy because it kind of fixes whatever problem you might be dealing with on the inside. Or at least it does for me. And it allows me to just be who I want to be and look in the mirror and be like, if you don't like it, I don't care, because I'm the one that sees my own reflection. And so I think that's the biggest thing in working in this industry, is you have to have thick skin.
I think definitely from the panel is just knowing that nothing was handed to any of them. They all started from somewhere and worked really hard to get there.
You have to work with what you've got. You have to have a willingness to learn and work with what you've got. Just like, if you want to do it, just do it. Don't hesitate.
And I liked how they talked about just starting and how they each kind of transitioned and narrowed down into the avenue that they're currently on.
If someone asked me if I think they should go to the Simply Stylist conference, I would say without a doubt. It's such a great way to meet women that work in the retail industry, that work in fashion, that love to celebrate fashion, and a great networking opportunity too. I've also heard the swag bags are pretty insane. So, if that's not incentive enough, I don't know what is.
I think the biggest thing for me is just being so inspired by other women who are starting their own brands. I think that's probably the most powerful thing about getting a group of mostly women here who are passionate about fashion and beauty, and we all love the same things, but we're business women. And so I think that's probably the most powerful thing that I've gotten out of this conference.
When it comes to Simply Stylist and other conferences that have to do with this industry, I think it's really important that you are there. I think making the connections is really important, and those offline connections a lot of times turn into online deals. So I always think that networking is honestly at least 30% of the game, if not half.
The conference is very informative. It's great. I actually love it. All the pampering and the gifts and the breakout sessions. I actually love it.
A lot of people feel like they need to be on every channel. I'm here to say that's not true, because if you can't focus on them and give quality content on them, there's no reason to do it. So pick your channels that work for you and make sure you are telling your brand story through them and creating that extension.
And today I'm going to be talking about how you go from being a blog to actually really being a brand. We need to stop looking at blogging as just something that we do as a hobby or something that we're going to do short term. For me, when I made the decision to blog, it was a long-term decision.
You have your blogs, or you have a client that you're blogging about, to know kind of where they basically find their home aesthetically is really important, because the more specific you can be about their style, the more you can market their style in a more productive and strategic manner.
I think any opportunity to network is a smart choice, so if you have the opportunity to go to a Simply Stylist event, you absolutely should. You never know who you're going to meet. One business card exchange could link you up to a job that you love. So absolutely, you should go.
From the beginning of these conferences to the very end of Simply Stylist, people walk away inspired. They walk away informed. They walk away with ideas. They walk away with inspiration. They will walk away changed and with a whole new outlook, I think, on what it is that they do.